Oh hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Kobe Scroby and welcome to the Shapeshifting Detective. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. You can also subscribe to the channel for more streams and other videos. Rashawn, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be able to make it to this early stream because I am never able to stream at this time, but I do have a couple days off work. So it is 10:10 a.m. for me, and I thought I'd stream for a little while. I do have an internet technician coming to work on one of my internets, and I got a text that said that they would be here after noon. So I suppose I'm just gonna do this until I know when they're gonna be here, and then I'll have to quit, and then I have to pick Will up from school at like 2 or 2:30. So yeah, I got maybe 4 hours here, and from what I understand, this game's about 4 hours, though games usually take me longer to finish. What's going on, NV? Good to see you. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if anybody would be here because, hold on, I set my camera up a little bit different, and it's like in my way right now. All right. So I was like, I kind of want to play one of these games with the choices, but oops, too far. But if nobody's here to vote, I'm just going to be doing it. I'm just going to be playing with myself. So I almost didn't do it, but I'm like, you know what? I want to play it, so I'm just going to do it. All right, well, let's get started before I run out of time. So yeah, I have my doorbell camera up over here. I got to flip to the tab. And then I also have where's my technician, so I can see when they're on their way. So we should have at least, at minimum, 2 hours here to do this. Got the whole week off? Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I've been taking Thanksgiving, or I don't know, if you don't live in America, you might not know. This is the week of Thanksgiving. And I always take this week off because every place I've ever worked, we would get Thursday, Thanksgiving off, and Friday off. You know, back to back. So if I wanted to take a whole week off of work, I'd only have to use Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for vacation days. But the place I work now doesn't give us Friday off. So I'd have Thanksgiving on Thursday and I'd have to go back to work on Friday. And I'm like, oh, that is horrible. So yeah, and we usually go halfway across the country back to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, but Laura just started a new job. She doesn't have any vacation. I'm actually freaking broke, man. I don't know what happened, but I looked at my bank. Actually, I got a notification. It's like, warning, your bank account is like almost, your bank account is very low. Be careful. Don't buy anything. I was like, holy crap. I don't know what happened, man. I think that I thought something came out and it didn't come out of my account yet. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell happened? All my money's gone. So anyway, let's get going here. I don't think I could afford to go even if she had vacation. So, and I got to buy Christmas presents for everybody. That's coming up soon. There's just too much. There's too much going on. My brain can't keep everything in order. You know, you ever feel like that? Like,
you're listening to radio.
Like I don't have the brain power to like keep up with everything.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief Dupont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act.
This is pretty cool.
Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
So there's been a murder of a 21-year-old, and we are going to have to be the detective, basically.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Talking to me? Oh, here we go. Well, I only have one. What's the garbage can? Does that mean don't say anything? Hold on, I didn't actually... A lot of these have a streamer mode that pauses the game while we're making decisions, but this one doesn't. what's the garbage can? Who are you? I guess we're just going to go for it. So I don't think that there's any nudity in this game, but if there is something that I think that YouTube is not going to like, I'm going to have to be quick on the camera and switch it. That happened in one of these games. It wasn't nudity, but it was gore. A girl got shot like right in her jaw and it exploded. Obviously it was just makeup and stuff, but holy crap, it was pretty gory. I had to flip the camera off.
Exactly.
I said, who are you?
Rewind.
It's rewind time. The Shapeshifting Detective. Man, I'm loving these games with the
You're
real.
listening to Radio August.
Did we just
Dark
listen to this?
Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Ms. Shaw's body was discovered last night.
What
Chief
happened?
DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is
can't
urged
skip
to
it.
get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline.
A good
It's
shot. Oh
horrible,
yeah.
Poe.
Indeed it is.
I was trying to explain what was happening. Like, oh, her jaw's blown off. The guy's shooting her, and she didn't die. Did I fail? What happened?
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, I failed already. Yeah, I was like, and then the guy shot her to like put her out of her misery, and she didn't die. And then he had to empty the clip on her. Okay, so the guy said I need to learn when to keep my mouth shut, and I said something, and I think that means I died. So I think garbage can means we say nothing.
You know why you're here, don't you?
Hey, you just told me I'm supposed to not talk, and now you want me to talk? No.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
I'm afraid to say anything now. Don't get caught. I can do that.
It's a rhetorical question.
Oh, well, come on, guy.
You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood? Splendid. If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated.
I don't want to be deprecated. What's that even mean?
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught.
I have
And
ability?
never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
So deprecated, one definition is express disapproval of. What I deprecate is persistent indulgence. What I disapprove of. Another term for deprecated, he deprecates the value of children's television. Disapproves of the value. So I guess it's a different word for disapproves. So he said, you will be deprecated. So he's just saying you will be disapproved of? I don't really understand what he was saying there. I took it as a threat to like, you will be disposed of. How long will you be here? As long as it takes.
Yes, the chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in. Sometimes we wish we'd asked something and the moment just passes.
What?
Yes, the murder.
The game just taught me that that sometimes it's good to not say anything when the garbage can shows up. So I garbage canned, and she's like, maybe you should have asked me a question.
Haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you? Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Okay.
Just finishing. You don't believe? That's okay. Sometimes life is just a stream of coincidences. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn?
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
I guess I should read these because they don't read them when I pick them. Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading, sure.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty? Will I win?
The fool. I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
Should I tell her? Here. Should I tell which room I'm in? Yes or no? Oh man, I think we lost somebody. It might be, you might be the only one here. Should I just go?
Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
Neighbors, okay.
I actually think this one's a little bit clearer than other ones we've had on previous shows. This one is also heavy, because everything seems to be made out of wood and metal. So this one has got a heavy metal handle, and then it's got a circular face, and what looks like could have perhaps been maybe a shiny metal. And
Where do you think it's from?
Where is it from?
Area?
What are they talking about?
Where in the world is this from?
Europe?
No.
Just trying to think.
A while ago we had a story from this part of the world as well. Do you remember?
China?
No.
Mexico?
No.
I don't know what they're talking
We
about.
could just name every country you've ever had on the show.
Do you remember the Queen who was undressed?
Go to my room. This game is from 2018, so it's only 4 years old. I think his meaning of deprecation was meant you would be removed from the case and possibly suspended, something like that. I took it to mean like you will be disposed of, like you will be killed and disappear. How long is this game? Approximately 4 hours. But it always takes me a bit longer than the average time, because I like to look around at everything and read stuff and look for secrets. All right. So I'm in my room. Leave shifting locked. So I can't do anything in my room? Okay, I guess I gotta figure out how this game works here. I guess we're gonna leave.
You're there.
Should we try it now?
No, I've tried it. It doesn't work for me.
Let's go get a cab.
Maybe it works for you. You try it.
Visit the
Okay,
chief.
so I'm just gonna...
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Tarot readers? There is a tarot reader, the girl in the hotel. Dorota Shaw? Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
That's Bronwyn. That's the girl that was in the hotel that we talked to. Crazy?
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something, and that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Yeah, tomorrow morning also. So I'll be back tonight with something else, and then tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. Because I'll be here by myself again tomorrow morning. Well, morning for me. Around this time. Maybe a little bit earlier, depends on when I get going, because I got to get up and take the kids to school and stuff in the morning. So yeah. What should we do tomorrow? I got more games. This one's feeling like it's not as good as some of the other ones like this that we've played. Some of them were awesome. This one I'm not sure about yet. And then I started Red Dead Redemption 2 last night. I've got Dead Island, Broken Pieces that I haven't finished yet. I thought about doing Broken Pieces this morning too, just to make some more progress on it. So I got a bunch of stuff that I've got started. 2 games that I started and never finished, and then a bunch of other games that I want to play. Red Dead Redemption is going to take like a year to finish for me, so we don't have to hurry on that one. Why is she in jail?
Because things. I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Find out things from the inside. Red Dead was great last night. Yeah. I love crashing the horse and falling off and stuff. And then dragging the guy around with the lasso and getting him stuck on rocks and stuff is so fun. Well, now we just got into the open world part, so we can go do whatever. Cause trouble and stuff. That should be even more fun. Find out things from inside. Can you do that? I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Help me out?
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
Problem?
Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Where was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Do you have an alibi for last night? Why can't I get rid of this one? Oh, do you have an alibi for last night? Asking if he did it. Where was she killed? Gotta get 2 volcanic pistols. Those are my favorite guns. Okay. I don't even know what I had in my PlayStation 1 because I only get to play it once every few months.
In her bedroom.
Where was she killed?
She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Okay. The gold coin in her mouth is we just talked about this on another game. I don't remember. I don't know how old this is, but back in the day, they'd put a gold coin in their mouth so that when they die, they can pay the ferryman to take them, to ferry them across to, wherever. Heaven, hell, wherever they believe. I'm not 100%. I don't know all the details on the lore, but what can you tell me about Violet?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Nothing. Hey, Batman, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you guys can make it this early. I wasn't sure anybody could be here at 10 o'clock on a Monday morning. Was just popping in to say hi. Cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be back tonight at regular time for something else. I just I have the time to do this now, so I thought I would get an extra stream in.
She told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
She didn't tell me she's taking pills. What do we know?
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Do you have an alibi? Okay, let's do it.
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Okay. All right, later, guy.
Hard to try to erase the site.
Visit.
It didn't
So I was
work,
at the
of
chief.
course.
I guess we're going back to
Ivan
the guest
slumped
house.
To the floor as Uni padded over to inspect the darkening towel. Blood trickled along the groove of the floor tile.
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
That's an interesting shot right there. Do you know Dorota? Dorota's the girl that was killed in the bed.
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
Dorota was a precious lamb?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
So Dorota was nice?
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
She was slutty?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Where did I find her boyfriend?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Where are the other guests?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Okay, why? Why do you want them to leave?
Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
She doesn't remember where she was last night? Have you ever been to Dorota's house?
I've driven by it, never actually been in it.
Chief DuPont said you're taking pills. What for?
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
She kind of looks like she's trying to seduce me or something. Just a little bit. Clozapine's for schizophrenia, isn't it?
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
Oh. If she was having, an episode, she could have went and killed somebody and then not even remembered it,
There's
right?
the world. And then when
She definitely
opens
seemed,
her
yeah,
eyes,
something weird.
it's not her. So,
Let's talk
Sam,
to,
is it?
oh, right into
I'm
her room.
sensing you're not here for a reading.
She kind of looks like she's trying to look sexy for, you know, just like trying to, I don't know, you know what I mean? Just like her body language is kind of like, I guess you're not here for a reading, are you? Flip. Yeah, like have some questions about the murder.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Okay. Why should I convince him? How well do you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Except you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
How did you predict the murder? Where were you at 9 p.m.? How'd you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Can't you ask who the killer is?
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Where were you at 9 p.m. last night?
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Lexi? You didn't leave your room last night? Saved you?
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
You think Violet is trashy?
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
Okay. Bye.
Mother was there. Giving up, are we?
You must be a new guest. Or
Rain.
you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way, so it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
What? Why? Why does the hot water go away at 9? What do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Do you have any connection to her? Hey, SMY, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. This is kind of like a murder mystery. There's been a girl that was murdered, and we're like a detective, and we're questioning people, trying to find out what happened to her. Apparently, there's like tarot card readers here, and they predicted the murder. So the police chief thinks that they did it. But they said so far they were trying to stop it. Do you have any connection to her?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Well, that's what the killer would say. No, I don't like that one.
Sam, I don't have a motive for killing Dorota. Full stop. I'd have to be possessed to murder anything. Do you believe in possession, Sam?
Possession? How am I with FIFA? No, I don't. I don't really play sports games. I used to back in like the PlayStation 1 and 2 era, maybe. Well, back when they were good, and now they just got, you know, full of microtransactions and stuff, and slot machines, and at least the basketball games. No, I don't really like sports games much. I like story. I like story games. And this one's kind of a shorter one. I think it's only about 4 hours. I've been playing a few of these lately, and some of them are really, really good, and some of them are not so good. I'm not sure about this one yet. It doesn't seem as good as some of them, but we'll see how it goes. Do you believe in possession? No.
You know, there's more than just one form of possession, Sam. It's just a blanket term.
Oh, real soccer? I played soccer once when I was a kid, and I didn't really like it much. I was more into like basketball, baseball, and I did track. I threw discus in 7th and 8th grade, and actually went to state track meet and won it 7th and 8th grade. But yeah, not really much for sports nowadays. How did you predict the murder? What were you doing last night? How did you predict the murder?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
Why is it special?
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Tell me about the special tarot deck.
Mercury. It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. It's a special deck.
What do you say? It kind of cut off there. Can I see the Mercury tarot?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
What were you doing last night?
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
What do you believe in?
I don't believe in anything. But I also believe anything is possible, so... it's a conundrum.
Bye.
Arms Wide, read by Adam Day. From this height.
Lexi.
Hi. Sam, is it? Come on in. Make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Sports has been corrupted by greed, and they didn't even try to hide that. Oh, yeah. No, there's just like straight up slot machines in some of them now, especially like the basketball games, you know, at least as far as video games go. And that sports is, I mean, even working in NASCAR for those 2 years that I did, there's a lot of cheating. I mean, like straight out blatant cheating to win. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of... The more money you have, the better you can make the car. The smaller teams without, you know, an unlimited budget were always really bad. And then the giant teams with unlimited amount of money always won. It's just how it went. Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
How did you know she was going to die?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
The happy squirrel? The devil?
Nah, the devil's cool. The tarot one, I mean, not the actual one. I'm not a devil worshipper.
Were you going to tell me? So what is the most dangerous tarot card?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
You drew the Five of Swords for Dorota?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
They don't even run full race anymore without competition stages. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got this 3 stages, and yeah. And you get points and stuff for the stage wins. Yeah. It's been a while. I haven't watched that since... I worked there in 2017 and 2018, and then 2019 I tried to watch even though I didn't work for a team. And it just kind of, without having a car in it, I just kind of I couldn't keep interested in it. How well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Do you think she killed Dorota? I don't think so. No.
You know the chief's got it all wrong. Ron could never hurt anyone. But I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent.
That won't work on me? Oh.
Ah, that's mean. She didn't do it anyway. Chief DuPont's crazy.
Why did you come to August? What were you doing last night? Why'd you come here?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards and Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
You do whatever the cards tell you?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
Chob. What's a chob?
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
What?
No, you don't.
Wait, what just happened? A cheese obelisk? And I said, I know you're lying, and she said, no, you don't. What? That was weird. What were you doing last night?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Oh, she's lying right now. Can I see your nails?
No, I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Oh, that just got weird.
Told me to shoot her, so I did. Onomats are supposed to have that power. They tell you to do something, and then you can't resist. Except I think I shot her because I wanted to.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Oh, yeah, I can shapeshift. Oh. I kind of think I want to change into her and then go talk to these two and see what they have to say. Oh, interesting. Let's try it.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Okay.
The gun in the back of my pants. I wince. Yes, officer?
I'm
We've had a
Bronwyn.
report of gunshots coming from this building. Didn't hear a thing, I tell
Let's
her.
go to
smiling
let's go to
sheepishly.
Lexi.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm okay.
Well, if you're worried,
I'm not
I should
okay.
be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
What? That's it.
Sitting on Vanessa's bleeding body. She's armed, so I'll need to be quicker. Or maybe...
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it?
Yes, stop it. If it's a traveller killing things.
Traveller?
That might give me away.
If it follows the same pattern as Birmingham, we're looking at 2 more victims.
One, shoot it. That's the only way to deal with them.
That's
how we deal with them. With that,
I'm just realizing how hard it would be like, say you can shapeshift, you can change into another person. To actually imitate their speech and stuff, even if you could make it sound right, if they, had an accent or something, even if I could make my voice, my accent, or however people say words right, it's still like, if somebody knows you and you don't say the right, say things or act the way that they know you to be, they're going to get, that'd be so hard. Because, like, I could have asked more. Like, I could have asked about what he was talking about. And that would have made him suspicious, because those are things that she would just know. You would never know enough to be able to imitate another person perfectly. Okay. Well, let's talk to Violet.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
Miss Castle?
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that.
I'm brave, but I'm not stupid.
That's... I could go talk to the chief. Oh, okay.
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect, and your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Okay.
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
Oh, you are pushing me today, young lady.
Oh, that's the picture of the girl that was killed. Okay, that's it. Okay. Well, that didn't help a lot. Let's go be her.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
So now let's go talk to the other people.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Okay.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
It didn't get us much either.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Ray. Since when did he start praying?
You think he's lying?
Of course not. This is Rain we're talking about. I was just saying it's odd, that's all. Maybe he's found God?
God? Okay. So that kind of, that kind of makes me think that they didn't do it? I don't know.
Something's weird, isn't it? Everyone seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Dorota was planning on marrying Oscar?
What makes you say that?
Well, nothing. It was just something I thought I saw. It doesn't matter.
Something I thought I saw, and then we couldn't ask him about it? And then why can't we go talk to the boyfriend, Oscar? Alright, let's try him.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Oh, Violet's gone. Okay.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here. What we did last night. Our role in the murder.
Ooh. What we did last night.
As far as Sam's concerned, me and Lexi were together and you were praying in your room. It's half true at least.
Oh, so he was praying. They were together. I don't know. That's it? That's all I get?
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
That's it. We're not getting much.
Ray, I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah. No.
Then you're wasting my time.
I didn't go talk to him as Lexi, did I?
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
What is it, Miss Taylor?
Why did you hire Sam? Who would want to kill Dorota? Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet. Are Dorota's family safe?
Have you met him?
Yes. His boyfriend seems sweet. No.
Still sticking with that, huh?
Why did you hire Sam?
No, I didn't hire Sam. The Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire Sam?
Yeah.
Tarot cards tell you that. Listen, Sam gets results. Nobody knows how, but the results are got. I want the killer found as quickly as possible. You got a problem with that?
Who would want to kill Dorota?
You doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Bronwyn thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota?
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Are Dorota's family safe?
Why? What are you gonna do?
Nothing, just checking. Nobody's safe.
Is that a threat? If anything happens to the Shaw family, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Leave. Now.
Alright, well, we didn't become Violet yet, or the chief.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, thank you.
Great.
Okay.
What do you want to know about?
The murder. My love life. Sam. The murder.
Interesting choice. So do the cards. 8 of Wands. Everything's happening all at once. We have to act fast, or at least someone does.
Did you sleep well last night?
That didn't help.
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What
Okay.
makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
These aren't being very helpful.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave, or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die? Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn?
Now that's a very good question. Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of anybody.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have
Sure
a
you were.
pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you? I didn't see you around yesterday evening.
But you weren't in this room.
Oh no. Was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
No. Yes. No.
Oh, thank God. I'll try not to let it happen again.
She's got something she's hiding. Damn it. Okay. Let's go talk to the chief.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm okay. No, I'm not okay.
What's the matter?
The new detective's acting strangely. I think I might be
the killer.
I don't feel safe.
What's up, Diego? How was Red Dead? It was pretty fun. I crashed my horse a few times and got thrown off and then got trampled by all the horses following behind me. And then I lassoed a guy and was dragging him around the rocks and stuff like that. It was pretty fun. It's pretty good. I'm going to play it again. I wanted to play this because we played other games that were made by these same developers and were similar, and some of them were really good. This one I'm not convinced on yet. I'm not sure I'm really feeling it. The gameplay is completely different. I want to know how the story plays out, but it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, Red Dead's awesome. Yeah, I'll be playing it again. I'll be live again tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, though. I got a couple games that I haven't finished yet that I want to make some more progress on. And I got a bunch of these types of games, though not necessarily just like this. They're more like watching a movie and then you got to make choices. Ending makes me cry. For what? For Red Dead? I haven't seen the ending. I've only played it like 20 or 30% in. So I don't know what happens.
That's to be expected.
The new
I tell
detective
Sam to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
The new detective's
Being
acting
strange
strangely.
is one of those things. Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny. Danny, remember?
Danny?
Danny?
We just talked about this. I said I'd post somebody this morning, and I did. Then I told you it was Danny. Take the pills, Violet. Take the pills.
So she takes like schizophrenia medicine. The last hour or so is heart-wrenching. Okay. I'll get to it eventually. It's going to take me a while because the game's so long and I got, I'm going to play stuff in between it. In between episodes of that. So we learned Danny. I'm thinking the game wants you to think it was her. Wants to kind of lead you off the trail. All right, let's be the chief. So I can shapeshift.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Now I'm the chief. How does schizophrenia work? It's kind of like, I guess the best way I could explain it is like, say there's two different personalities. There's two different people that live in your brain. And when one of them is active, the other one kind of doesn't know what's going on. I don't know if it switches like that. I've heard, you know how like you can't necessarily tickle yourself? I've heard that schizophrenic people can actually tickle themselves because like you know you're tickling yourself so it doesn't tickle. But if you're schizophrenic and you tickle yourself like on the stomach, it actually tickles because when someone else does it to you, like you're not expecting it, I guess. It's I'm not a doctor and I don't know the definition, but that's kind of how I think I understand it, is there's kind of like two different personalities in your brain. That's dissociative identity disorder. Okay. Schizophrenia means seeing people? Let me see. What is a simple definition of schizophrenia? Mental disorder characterized by disruptions in thought processes, perceptions, emotional responsiveness, and social interactions. Although the course of schizophrenia varies among individuals, schizophrenia is typically persistent. That doesn't really help. 5 symptoms: delusions, hallucinations, disorganized thinking, speech, extremely disorganized or abnormal motor behavior, negative. Okay, so yeah, I guess so. Hallucinations, like you're seeing or believing things that aren't there or didn't happen. Okay. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Okay, so I am the police chief now, so let's go back and talk to everybody again. Violet.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
Claude.
How's Bronwyn been? What were you doing last night?
How's
Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What were you doing last night?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
How can you not remember, Violet?
Yeah, so she can't remember where she was or what she did last night. And there was, conveniently, there was a murder. I want to know, how does it work? Fascinated? Yeah. It fascinates you? Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, apparently she's... See, I don't know if that would make her not remember what she did last night. So she said she keeps a diary in case that happens. Then she'll can look back and see what the last entry was when she doesn't remember. Let's ask her. How can you not remember?
I don't know. Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
Bronwyn.
Chief DuPont.
So
What
she's...
a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who
So
are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
She's like the head tarot reader. The three, her and the guy and Lexi are tarot readers, and they're staying here. And she's kind of like their, not really leader, but she's like the top one, I guess. Why are you really here?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
All these people, her, the guy Rain, and the girl Lexi are all staying in this hotel that I'm staying in. So we're in a hotel. The girl that we just talked to, which is Violet with the red hair, she runs the hotel. And you can see down here, this is the chief of police who we just went and talked to and then shapeshifted into him. So everybody thinks that we're him now.
You're a con artist. You're a murderer.
You're a murderer.
You're a con artist.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
You're a murderer. Okay. All right. So that girl we just talked to and this guy.
Good evening, Chief Dupont.
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say about them?
And the next girl we're going to talk to are all the tarot readers that are together. So Dorota was the girl that was killed. What do the tarot cards say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Bronwyn never been arrested?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character. If you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police? Have you ever been in trouble with the police? Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
No. Not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent. Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
All right. So the last girl, him, and this girl are the three tarot readers staying here.
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn.
She's an Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader? Has she killed before? Are you prepared to go to jail for her?
Oh. Has she killed before?
No, and she hasn't killed this time. Nice try, though.
Why? What were you doing last night?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on her. Bron can vouch for me.
So
Why
her...
are you here in August?
Her and the other girl were doing something last night, and they're not telling. Because when I was talking to her, she was kind of like... You could tell she wasn't telling the truth. She was lying. Why are you here in August? August is the town.
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
The tarot cards told them... The tarot cards told them to come here, and then they did a group tarot card reading, and that told them there was going to be a murder. Did she also forget? No. She's lying. She's lying about something, what she was doing last night. I don't think that she killed the girl, but they were doing something that they're not telling us. Her and Bronwyn, the other girl in the bedroom. Do you know anyone here?
What's wrong with the nightlife?
There isn't any. And sometimes a girl needs a party.
The way she was looking and stuff when she was answering the questions was kind of like, nervous or, trying to hide something. There's something weird going on with her. I really don't think that she's the one that killed the girl, but there's something weird. This radio is kind of like a radio show, but it's really loud and I'm trying to talk, so I shut it off. Okay. Well, we talked to... Oh, we can go back. Wait. Oh. So this is where I would go talk to him, the chief. And there's also the boyfriend of the girl that was killed, and I haven't been able to go talk to her. All right, so let's go back to her room. And then we've been everybody. So let's go back to Sam, which is our main character. What time is it? I've got a technician come to work on my internet today. So I'm kind of waiting for him to get here. I've got the window up that says when he's on his way. It's loading, refreshing. Come on. Jeez, that's the slowest website I've ever seen. Come on. Anyway, as soon as... When I know when he's going to be here, I'm going to have to quit. Which it said he should be here afternoon, which is 11:15 for me now. So I got at least 45 minutes left. All right, so we turned back into Sam. I'm going to take a real quick break here. I got to use the bathroom. Give me like 2 minutes. I will be right back. God damn it. Oh, I thought I pressed both buttons. I must have missed one. Sorry. Okay, what I was saying was I'm using this as a test for my Comcast internet that I was having trouble with since February, which is why I had the second internet installed until they could fix it. So now I'm paying for 2 internets coming into my house. So I switched back to the Comcast today so that I could test it and see if it works any better. And it's been perfect up until I got up to go to the bathroom. And then when I got back, YouTube said error, we're not receiving enough data. And I've got this up so I can watch the upload speed. And it dropped out while I was gone. So it was pretty good we're at an hour and 11 minutes right now. So an hour and 10 minutes, it was fine until right now. So I've escalated. I was on the phone with them for like 4 hours yesterday. I've escalated my problem up in the ranks, in the management or whatever, to try to get them to actually fix this so I can use it and I don't have to pay for 2 different internets. Because one of them I've been using for the last month or so, goes directly to my computer, and that one, its top download speed is 30. Well, I just found out it's supposed to be 80. So that's why that guy's coming today to work on that, because it's slower than it should be. And then the Comcast one is unreliable. I don't know. Sorry. I just noticed that as I sat down, and I forgot to say that this is what I'm doing, is testing the Comcast internet right now to see if it's any better than it has been before I got the second internet installed. Okay, sorry. Like, I knew what I want to say, but then I started talking and I just kind of like felt like I wasn't making sense. Okay, so we're back to Sam now. Our like normal, we're at the default skin. So let's go back and talk to everybody again, I guess.
Claude, like, why am I being asked all of these questions? What have you said to Sam? Well, that's not the impression I'm getting.
Claude's the chief.
No, Claude, you listen to me. We had a deal and you said no questions asked, and a lot of questions are being asked.
Asked?
No, I'm not the killer, so why is everybody asking me all of these questions? Fine. Yes, goodbye, Claude.
What do you mean you're not the killer? You don't even remember what you did last night. How can she say I'm not the killer when she has no memory of last night? Can I see the Mercury Tarot?
Mercury?
Oh.
Sure.
The internet's dropping again. Okay, this is exactly why I'm doing this. I want to make sure that it's still broken. Okay, it's coming back. The problem with testing it now, though, is it's worse at night when I normally stream. That's when it's the worst because everybody around here is using their internet after school and work and stuff. Right now, a lot of people are at school and a lot of people are at work. So it makes sense that it works better right now, but it's still dropping. Okay, it's back.
I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious.
Oh, the Mercury
to show you. It
tarot
doesn't
card
really
deck.
Answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
So the Mercury tarot card deck is the special deck that they used when they predicted her murder. Yeah, let's ask it a question.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Oh, if I'm happy being the person I am now because I can shift into multiple people. Yes.
Mercury doesn't agree. In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now.
Oh.
I've only had that reading once before.
Also, Sam is not our real name. We're here under cover, like, you know, a false identity. Okay, so the deck predicted it knows that I'm not Sam and that I can shift into different people. I don't know. That was interesting. So we just talked to Bronwyn. Let's talk to Rain. Got nothing to say. Okay. Lexi? Really? Violet? Dude, nobody wants to talk to me. Okay, let's go to the...
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and
Whoa.
Monroe.
Okay. Next chapter. Visit Chief.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
No? Who's on your suspect list? Interesting how those three had nothing to say. Those have been my suspects. Yeah, maybe it was the end of the chapter too. Maybe there was nothing left for them to say. But yeah. I think the game wants you to think that Violet could have done it because she doesn't remember what she did. Yeah, I don't know. Let's keep going.
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
And the girl's boyfriend, Dorota's boyfriend, we haven't talked to him yet. What about Dorota's family?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself. They're devastated, naturally. They left town to stay with relatives. They didn't do it, Sam. Although, perhaps I should have made them stay.
What do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Dorota's boyfriend Oscar is in the clear as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still waiting to hear what he tells you. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
I've got that in hand? What does that mean? So, what was I going to say? Oh, Bronwyn meant... Or no. Rain mentioned Birmingham. They had to deal with some traveler, and we didn't figure out what that means yet. What do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room,
okay.
alone.
We already said that one.
Nobody corroborates.
Skip. Can't skip.
Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Dorota's boyfriend Oscar is in the clear as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still waiting to hear what he tells you. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand.
That's weird. She says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that handled. Like, what does that mean? Suspicious of Violet? That's a weird face. I can see that, but at the same time, I feel like they're kind of setting her up to make you think that, but I don't know. I don't know, though. Visit Oscar. Here we go.
Who are you?
I'm a shapeshifting detective. I'm Sam. The Shaws hired me to investigate the murder.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Did you see Dorota yesterday?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Where were you at 9? You know, this is growing on me a little bit. when I started it, I was feeling. I have a tendency to feel like it's not exciting enough for people, you know, for people watching or something. But now I'm a little bit. It should be fun to get into the story. I kind of feel like I'm getting into the story a little bit more than at the beginning. At the beginning, I was like, oh man, this isn't going to be very good. But now it's growing on me a bit. Where were you at 9 last night?
Playing football. It's just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
You were playing football at 9 p.m. in the dark? And by football, you mean soccer? What can you tell me about Dorota's parents? What can you tell me about... How long were you dating her?
Not long. A couple of months, maybe. We did care for each other.
He doesn't seem very sad. Suspense is slowly growing. Yeah, it's getting a little better. He doesn't really seem to be affected by this. Any idea who would do this to her? Was she seeing anyone else? Any idea who's doing this to her?
No one. She was really popular.
What can you tell me about Dorota's parents? Is it possible the killer was hiding in her room?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Have you hidden in there before?
Not hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just, she had these, voyeur fantasies.
Describe the fantasies.
She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet, and then she'd walk in and strip off, start touching herself. She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. I'm sorry, is this helping with the investigation?
Okay. The internet dropped again. Okay, it seems to be back. Why does her parents keep coming up? Oh, yeah, why do they keep asking? Let's ask about them. What can you tell me about her parents?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Okay. They wanted her to focus on her music. What was in the closet?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
Like she didn't want to talk about it, or you just never brought it up to her? Okay. Oh, that was quick. Not much. Well, I guess we go through the list and see everybody again. Why would someone kill Dorota? Do you think Oscar killed her?
Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Different faces? You know about me? No, different faces?
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam?
Why would someone kill her?
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother?
Sounds like you know a lot about her. Who were they for?
Ask Zach Weston. He took them.
Tell me about Zach.
Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
Talking? You know where he is?
At Weston's Photographic, off the high road. It's late, but he's always there.
Am I supposed to know where he is? How do you know about that?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
All right, so we can go talk to the photographer. Let's go talk to him first. Oh, I can't. Chief and Oscar. Okay. All right, Bronwyn. Did you know Dorota's boyfriend? Lexi says she was in her room last night, not yours.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of
What?
today.
What? Confused about if it's her room or your room? Or confused about the story you guys came up with? Tell me the truth.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down our necks, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
What? Why'd you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
What were you doing in your room?
I was logged into Tarotasm. It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about.
Tarotasm. Did you know her boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything about Dorota? You contacted her spirit. Did he tell you anything about her?
He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
Can you tell me?
Oh, Sam. You know I can't do that. Tarot reader client confidentiality.
What? Yeah, right. Okay. Rain.
Sam, what can I do for you?
How did you get Dorota's name from the tarot? Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job. Where were okay. How'd you get her name?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
What?
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help.
Couldn't you use the Ouija on its own?
No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time, it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job.
We're trying to save people.
Tell me more about the Ouija board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota.
How does it work?
This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here.
What?
You don't believe me? Well, ask Lexi or Bron. They've got their own ideas, but my theory is definitely the more plausible.
Where were you before August?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travelers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Tell me about the travelers.
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Hi Sam, back from war already?
Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
What for?
You'd have to ask her, or him. It's not my place to say.
Why did you lie about your alibi?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Yes. It's obstruction of justice. Depends on why you lied.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was, though. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Tell me about your Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Let's hear it.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Go on.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yes, but I'm wishing I wasn't. Hooked on your every word.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Okay. Wow.
I know. Mind-blowing.
Tell me about the Traveler.
Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
What? Rain told me about it.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Feels good.
Cheeky? Are you flirting with me?
Oh. Yes.
Oh dear, am I blushing again? There's a murder to solve. Maybe you should do that first, then me. No, not like that.
Okay. Maybe you should solve the murder and then you can do me. Okay. Let's go back.
It's 7 o'clock, and
Oh.
here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom.
What?
Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Well, that was weird too. Okay. Wait. I want to talk to this guy because we learned something about him. He went to Bronwyn. Why did you go to see Bronwyn?
That's personal.
What? You wanted Bronwyn to contact Dorota. I understand it must be hard for you.
I can't really explain it. I'm just floating at the moment. Nothing seems real.
I just noticed when he was playing with that ring, someone else has that same ring. Who was it? I saw someone else. Come on, go back to it. Come on, go back to his hand. There. This ring. Come on, show it, show it, show it, show it, show it. Yes, like that. Someone else is wearing a ring like that. I don't remember who. You wanted Bronwyn to contact Dorota?
Yeah, but she said she couldn't, so.
Did she ever talk about tarot?
No, not to me anyway. She wasn't into fortune telling or any of that stuff.
You know, tarot readers predict her murder. Predicted.
Yeah, Chief DuPont told me. thinks it's one of them that killed her. Bronwyn?
Bronwyn said Dorota kissed her? No. Alright. There's one more thing I want to do. We
Your
want
ability
to...
isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
My ability will run out? Okay. We want to go ask her if it's okay to talk about the Traveler. Oh, I can be him now? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Let's talk to Bronwyn. Oh, come on. What if we go again? No, okay.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Nothing. 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 Where'd everybody go?
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I want to help.
I know. We've already talked about this. You said you'd get into Bronwyn Castle's room somehow and have a look around.
Why?
To find evidence that ties her into Dorota's murder? Maybe you're not the right man for this job.
Okay. I'm going into her room. I can't. Okay. Well, in that case, I should go back to Oscar as me. No. I should go back to Oscar as him and see what he found, if he did it.
Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Now I should go talk to Oscar.
Chief DuPont, there's been loads of people coming around asking questions. I don't even know half of them.
Bronwyn is still prime suspect. Did Dorota collect coins? Bronwyn is still prime suspect.
I know, I agree. Because she tipped you off. If I manage to get into her room, what am I looking for again?
Anything that ties her to the murder.
Okay. That sounds easier said than done, though.
Did Dorota collect coins?
Not that I know of. She collected thimbles. She said she didn't need any. She had hard calluses on her fingers from all the cello.
Have you looked in Dorota's bedroom?
Not since the murder. There's still a load of my stuff in there. I'd climb in through the window, but it's on the 3rd floor.
Alright, we're not really coming up with anything. To be back to me? And then I can go to next chapter?
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update.
Okay.
Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant.
We heard
tonight
this already,
following the
and I can't skip it.
brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between 2 cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
All right, we're in the next chapter. Let's go see Zach.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
The Shaws hired me.
The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
You've never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
You photographed her?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
So you know where she lived? Yeah, that's okay. I don't think.
Nisha was a reporter. She can confirm all this.
Was that the only time you met her?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
What do we see? She's not looking at the camera. I see lines here. What do you see?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
Did you take any other pictures of her?
What do you mean?
Violet told me.
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography. It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse.
Who did Dorota get them for?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you, like to see them?
Yes.
As you can see, it's all very artistic. Dorota was a natural. She lit up the front of the camera. Want to see the videos?
Sure. I don't know what we're getting into here.
Here they are. Oh, not that one. Ah. This is the one. Here you go. There's more. This is the stuff.
She looked a little worried there at the end. Why is she running away from you?
She's, how you say, acting?
Are you sure? That's it? That's the last I can ask about that? Okay. Why do you have those videos just on your phone? Okay. You're friends with Violet Gallagher?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
How well? Yeah, how well?
Violet takes it very well, actually.
Does
I like
she?
them like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
This guy has said too many weird things. You sleeping with her?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Where were you last night?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
All right, well, that guy was kind of creepy, I guess would be the word for it. You know Zach.
No? Who's that?
He's a photographer.
Never heard of him.
Did Dorota show you her boudoir photos?
Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Can I see that? No, I mean professional photos.
I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
Huh.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
Was taking boudoir photos.
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then.
Maybe they were for someone else.
Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork.
Super creepy new #1 suspect. Yeah, it was... The vibes were weird. Yeah. Zach was in his studio? I don't know. What do we know?
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. He mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
What's up, Cold Designer? Looking good in that thumbnail? Yep, that's my my body reveal. Since you can only see me from here, that's what the rest of me looks like. That's the girl that was murdered in this game, and we're trying to figure out who murdered her. We're a detective, and we can shapeshift into any of the people that we've met.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now.
Motive?
I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one.
You just missed the boudoir photos that the photographer took of the girl who was murdered. And he had some video. So... Oh, my tech is on the way? Hold on. I might have to get ready for the... I want to be this guy, and I want to go talk to the kid.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
And I want to see if he broke into... what's her name? Bonwin? Wait, I forgot her name now. I want to see if he broke into her room and found anything. Hold on, I just got a text message that said my technician is on the way. Your tech is on the way to begin working your service. Arriving in approximately 30 minutes. We'll notify you when we begin working your service request. I can see his location.
Chief? Again?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
I want to know about breaking into the girl's room and finding stuff.
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups? Do you have...
No,
Do you have access to her email?
You should check the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nothing. Did I talk to everybody yet? I don't remember now. What I did this chapter. Okay. I think it was the butler. I don't remember who I talked to now. Oh, I have an idea. Let's be this guy and talk to Violet, because he said they're...
I'm Zach Weston.
Hooking up.
Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Sharpening my powers of persuasion. Alright. Let's go talk to Violet with the candlestick.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
No.
No funny business. I'm still not ready.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
Colonel Mustard. Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
Is that why you
Why
killed?
you killed her?
Oh, I don't know about that, man.
People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me. Why'd you think that?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You saw the photos. You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
That's it? Come on. I don't know if this guy knows any of these people.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
I'm not sure what to do at the moment. Oh, we could be her and then go see Zach.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Did you hear about Dorota? I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Ah.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Oh, I think...
celebrity?
Hey, I gotta go. I think my tech is here. I'm sorry to end it so quickly. I will be back later tonight. Sorry about that, everybody. I didn't realize he was here. I was watching the doorbell and he just snuck up on me. I will be back later. Join the Discord to learn more about it. I'll be right back. Or, I'm sorry.